Namaste and welcome back to my prenatal yoga. I'm Liel and I'm excited to share with you today episode 5 of prenatal yoga. This class will focus on creating energy in our body. So energizing yoga flow, really great practice to practice early in the morning as you waking up or anytime during the day when you need this pick me up call boost of energy. So make sure that you have a yoga block near you or any similar object in case you will need to modify. Hop on your mat and let's get started. We will begin this practice in extended child's pose. Come all the way down to your knees, big toes to touch, knees out wide, sinking the sit bones to your heels, and begin to lean forward as you're reaching the arms long out in front of you and resting the forehead to rest on your mat. Close your eyes. Begin to relax your face, relax your shoulders. Find a little bit more energy in your fingertips, try to reach them a little bit more further as you're softening the entire body. And big inhale in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, letting go of everything that doesn't serve you for the practice. One more just like that. Inhale, connecting into the present moment. Big open mouth, exhale. And then seal your lips and let's take a few breaths in and out through the nose. Begin to cultivate your Ujjayi breath. Inhaling in through your nose. Exhaling out of your nose. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Giving our body time to warm up. Using the power of our breath to prepare the body for the practice to move. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Slowly begin to lift your gaze. We're going to make our way to all fours. Find a tabletop position. Bring the shoulders over hands, hips over your knees. Wiggle the hips side to side. Take a few circles with the hips to one direction. And then go ahead and switch the direction, moving with the breath. Breathing in through the nose. Exhaling out of your nose. Find stillness. Inhale, dip the belly down. Bring the gaze up, gentle cow pose. Exhale, begin to curl your tailbone. Bring the gaze to your navel. Tuck the chin to your chest, round your upper back. Cat pose. Inhale, cow. Dip the belly, gaze up. Exhale, cat. Round the upper back, slightly hug the belly in. And a few more just like that, just moving with the breath, waking up the spine. You can move as slow as you want, as fast as you want. Just find what feels good in your body today. Every day our practice will be completely different. The sensation will be completely different. So it's really important to tune and listen to what it feels good right now and in this moment. And come back into neutral spine. Let's work a little bit on balance. Extend the right arm in front of you, right thumb facing up to the sky. Tighten slightly the core and then send the left leg back behind you. And just holding here for 5, 4. This is a great exercise to strengthen the muscles in your pelvic floor. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release back down and then let's switch. Left arm in front of you. Extend the right leg back behind you and just holding here. Find a lot of energy in your fingers, in your toes. 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. We're going to come back into that right arm in front of us. Left leg back behind you. Hold 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this time bring the right hand down, pivot the right shin bone to the side. We're gonna make our way into modified side plank. Flex the left toes in towards your face. You can rest your left hand on your hip or extend the arm up high. So holding here, 5, maybe gaze up for a little bit more challenge. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the left knee back down, and now bring the left arm underneath your right into thread the needle, finding a little bit shoulder stretch here. Lower your left temple down to the earth, and you can begin to reach, extend the right arm long out in front of you, finding here a few easy breaths. And then slowly begin to bring the right hand underneath the right shoulder, pressing the floor away, making our way back into tabletop and taking to the opposite side. Left hand in front of you. Extend the right leg back behind you. A lot of engagement in your arm and leg. Just holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down, pivot the left shin bone to the side as you're making your way into modified side plank. Try to lift your right heel in line with your right hip. Your right hand can be on the hip or maybe extending the arm up high. Beautiful. And just find a smile and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the right knee back down and thread the needle, right arm underneath your left, lower down to your right shoulder, right temple down into a nice shoulder stretch, and you can reach the left fingers long out in front of you. Close your eyes, connect to the breath. Try to breathe to the spot where you can feel the most sensation. One more cycle of breath. And then slowly bring that left hand underneath the shoulder, press the floor away. Make your way back into tabletop a little bit. Wiggle your hips side to side. When you're ready, tuck your toes under, making our way into downward facing dog. You can send the arms a little bit further. And then glide your sit bones high and up. Placing the feet hip distance apart or maybe a little bit wider. Creating some space to your bum. And then begin to walk your dog. Bicycle through the legs, maybe wiggling side to side with the hips. It might be early morning for you, or it might be mid of the day, but you feel the tightness in your body that you need to let go. So try to direct the breath to all the tight corners. Feel each inhale creating space, and each exhale letting go of any tightness out of your body. Find stillness. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, bring the gaze up. Walk the feet in between your hands, keeping your feet hip distance apart or wider. I'm keeping a little bit wider because I need a little bit more space to my baby girl here. Grab the opposite elbows and just begin to sway side to side, ragdoll. Loosen up through your head and neck. Maybe shake your head a few times. No. A few times, yes. And release the grip. Soften the knees and begin to roll up to standing one vertebra at a time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Find a lot of energy in your fingers. Exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to move through sun salutation A. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, begin to hinge at your hips, folding forward. Bend the knees as much as you need to touch the floor, or if you feel a lot of tightness. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Hands can come to your shin bones, or fingers stay on the floor, or you can use your block here. And as you exhale, plant your hands, and we're going to step the feet to the back of your mat into a plank pose. Try to bring the shoulders over hands, heels over your toes. So if you need to modify, drop down to your knees. Holding our plank pose. And everyone lower down to your knees. Begin to lower your chin, chest down as you're hugging the elbows into your side body. Inhale into Cobra Bhujangasana. Cast the heart forward. Lower the thighs down. A little bit sway side to side. Bring some movement into your lower back. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Send the sit bones to your heels. And then press the floor away as you coming all the way up. Inhale, bring the gaze up. Exhale, walk your feet to the front of your mat. Halfway to lengthen. Exhale, try to fold a little bit deeper, more weight to the balls of your feet. Soften the knees, rolling up to standing. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heartbeat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, begin to fold forward, Uttanasana. Surrender over your legs. Inhale, halfway to lengthen, glance out. And as you exhale back into plank pose, stepping the feet to the back of your mat, holding here for a moment. Then lower the knees down, chin, chest down, hugging the elbows to your rib cage. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Lift through your heart, lift your gaze. And then exhale, tuck your toes under, send your sit bones to your heels. Press the floor away, downward facing dog. One more just like that. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk the feet to the front, halfway to lengthen. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Soften the knees. Inhale, roll up to standing. A lot of energy in your fingers. Exhale, plugging all that energy into our heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, begin to fold forward. Inhale, halfway, lengthen. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Lower down to your knees. Chin, chest down, hugging the elbows to your side body. Inhale, Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing. And finding here a few breaths in our downward facing dog. Maybe a little bit movement, catching up with the breath. The next inhale, bring the gaze forward again, walk the feet in between the hands. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, more weight to the balls of your feet. Now next one is a chair pose, Utkatasana, bend your knees. Sink the bum low, and then reach the arms up and over your head. Try to shift more weight into the heels. Make sure that you can see all your 10 toes. Good. I'm just holding here for 5, 4, 3. Feel the fire in your quads. 2, and 1. Plug the hands to your heart and then hinge from the hips as you're folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway to lengthen. Exhale, step the left foot to the back of your mat. Pivot the foot into 45-degree angle. Getting ready into Warrior 1. Align the right knee over your right ankle. And with control, inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, sink, sink, and sink into Warrior 1. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Energize your fingers. And then try to leave the energy from your feet, from the earth, all the way up towards your fingers. Big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the hands down and then step the right foot to the back of your mat. Lift the sit bones higher, chest closer to thighs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk your feet to the front of your mat. Halfway, glance out, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, back into chair pose. Bend your knees. Sink low. Reach the arms up again, all the way into your heels. Relax your shoulders, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plug the hands to your heart and then fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Glance out. Exhale, step the right foot to the back of your mat and pivot the foot into 45-degree angle. Ground through the heel. Get ready to Warrior 1. Maintain a 90-degree bend in our left knee. Inhale, rising up slowly with control, no rush. Relaxing the shoulders, trying to square the hips and the shoulders to the front of your mat. Sinking a little bit deeper, catching with the breath. Go a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the hands down. Step the left foot to meet your right. And then again, let's find a little bit movement here. Find stillness. Next inhale, sweep the right heel up towards the sky into three-legged dog. And as you exhale, low lunge, step that foot in between your hands. If you need to catch your ankle, bring the foot forward. Help yourself, keeping the left heel elevated, coming into crescent lunge. Slowly with control, no rush. Reach the arms up, sink into the lunge. Take a breath in. And with the exhale, try to lower a little bit deeper. And plug the hands into your heart, moving into warrior three. Hinge forward. Modify warrior three. You can bring the hands onto the block. Shift all the way to your right foot as you're sweeping the left heel back behind you. If you feel a little bit more brave or more stable today, try to bring the hands into your heart or even open your wings and allow yourself to fly. Keeping the gaze forward. A lot of engagement in your left leg, flexing all 5 toes down to the earth. One more breath here. Wobbling, it's okay. Now begin to rebend into your right knee. Inhale, landing back into high crescent lunge, gracefully with control. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Arms up to shoulder height. Gazing forward, sinking deeper, trying to square the hips and the chest to the side. Next inhale, reverse your warrior, right arm up and over your head. Sink lower, stretch back. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow to your right thigh. And then left arm come across the ear line. Spin the heart upward, look up. Next inhale, back into reverse warrior. And with the exhale, we're gonna cartwheel the hands down as you're stepping back into plank pose. Holding the plank, drop the knees down, chin down, chest down, hugging the elbows in. And then into Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, sit bones to your heels. Press downward facing dog. Let's catch up with the breath here a little bit. Now we're gonna repeat the same on the left side. On the inhale, sweep the left heel up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot in between your hands, keeping the right heel elevated, gathering the core, and with the inhale, coming up into crescent lunge. And as you exhale, sink into your lunge. Relax the shoulders, relax your face, connect to your breath. Let's bring the hands into the heartbeat, moving into warrior three. Hinge forward. You can use again your block here, holding the hands on the block and then sweeping the right heel back behind. And if you have the balance, maybe you want to bring the hands to your heartbeat, or maybe spread the wings and fly. And about 3 breaths, just holding, breathing, enjoying the fire in our standing leg. Next, inhale back into crescent lunge. Rebend into your left knee, landing the right toes to the back of your mat. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. Sink into your warrior. Squeeze both of your heels to the midline. Begin to feel more fire in your inner thighs. Next, inhale, reverse. Left arm up and over your head. Keep pressing the left knee forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow to your left thigh. Right arm up and over your head. Inhale back into reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Let's find a plank pose. Step the left foot to the back. Hold your plank. Lower down to your knees. Chin, chest down, hugging the ribs with the elbows. Inhale, cobra. Or maybe even upward facing dog, lifting the knees and the thighs off the floor, bringing the gaze up. Exhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Find a few breaths. And walk the hands towards your feet to the back of your mat. Open the feet maybe a little bit wider. Send the arms behind you, interlace alternate fingers. And then begin to send the knuckles up and over your head as you're folding and stretching the shoulders here. And begin to invite some movement. Sway side to side. It's always nice to close the eyes and really connect to what is happening inside our body and listen to the breath. Release the grip and then slowly open up the feet to the outer edges of your mat, toes out, heels in, squatting down into Malasana. Yogi squat, hands to your heart, help yourself to open up the knees with your elbows. You might be just here, wherever you are. Just one more breath. Release the fingers down. Heel toe your feet back towards each other. And then walk the hands into downward facing dog. Next, inhale, come high to your toes. Ripple forward, find plank pose. Now let's do a little bit upper body strength. Bring the feet to touch. Pivot the feet to the right, shift all the way to your right arm. Maybe you need to drop the right knee down. We're moving into that side plank. Extend the left arm to the sky. If you can, keep the right knee up and just coming into a full side plank, go ahead. And if you want a little bit more extreme, maybe left arm up and over your head. Holding here, breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly make your way back into plank. And now the same on the opposite side. Pivot the feet to the left, shift the weight to your left arm as you're sweeping the right arm up. If you need more balance, again, drop down to your left knee as we did in the beginning of the class. And we're holding here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make your way back into plank pose and then downward facing dog. Glide the sit bones high and up. From downward facing dog, lower down to your forearms into dolphin pose. Let's open the shoulders a little bit more. Try to bring the chest closer to your thighs. You're supposed to feel a little bit more sensation in the back of your legs and in your shoulders. Try to breathe again into those sensations. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to your knees. Place your knees hip distance apart. Come all the way up into kneeling position, into camel pose. Hands into your lower back. You can tuck your toes under here for a little bit more support. Press the hips forward. Lift through your heart. Bring the gaze up. Maybe you stay just here. Maybe you can drop the head back behind you. See how it feels. And if you feel there's a little bit more room to go, maybe right hand gonna come to the right heel. Maybe left hand to your left heel. Keep pressing the hips forward. Lifting your heart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands back to your lower back for support. Chin to chest. Slowly lower your sit bones to the heels. And then hands resting on your thighs in front of you. Relax the shoulders. Close your eyes. Take a big inhale in through your nose. And exhale, just let go of something. one more set of camel pose. So come back onto your knees, tuck the toes under, hands to your lower back, press the hips forward, lift through your heart, allow your heart to open up, to really enjoy all that beautiful energy that very soon gonna enter into our body. And then maybe gaze up, maybe dropping the head behind you, maybe one hand reaching to the heel, maybe another one. And if you feel you can go even deeper, you can try to untuck your toes. Just make sure that you're not leaning back. Keep pressing the hips forward, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your lower back, chin to your chest, slowly coming up. Sit bones to your heels and making our way into child's pose as we begin this class. Knees out wide, reach the arms in front of you. Time to rest. To soften the entire body. Find a few words of gratitude. Try to relax your jaw, separate your teeth. About 3 more breaths. Slowly lift your gaze up. Walk the hands towards you. Align the shoulders over hips. Plug the hands to your heart. And as always, we're going to seal our practice with gratitude for our body, for our practice, for this day, for being alive, and for whatever is your heart desire. I'm grateful to you guys. Thank you very much for allowing me to share this practice with you. And I hope you benefit from it the way I am. Bring your thumbs into your third eye, center of your intuition. The divine in me sees and honor the divine in each and every one of you. I bow to you. Namaste. Yeah, you made it. Thank you very much for joining me for this practice. Don't forget to give me your thumbs up if you love the video. Share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel for daily inspiration. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Cheri Lady Yoga. I'm sharing a lot of content there beyond YouTube videos. And tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me how far along you are with your pregnancy. Are you having boy or girl, maybe twins, maybe triple? So I really love to connect with you. I really love to hearing from you. How is the practice going on? How is the pregnancy? If you have any questions and if I will be able to help somehow, I will be more than happy. So make sure to leave your comments down below, and I will see you again very soon. Namaste.